Hi, and welcome to the Caterpillar Cross Stitch YouTube channel. My name's Ford from Son of a Stitch. My supervisor Nugget is on vacation this week because birds have better unions than we do. I don't know what to tell you. Last week I unboxed my North American Adventure Stitch Along and showed you what was in the kit, and said that I was going to show you this week my favorite way to finish the edges of the fabric. So that's what we're going to do. Well, here at Caterpillar Cross Stitch, we are all about cross stitch, and we upload helpful videos about it every single week. Sometimes they're even kind of entertaining. So give the video a like and subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss any of our videos. If you click that little bell icon, you'll also get a notification to let you know every time we have a new video drop. And my favorite way to finish the edges of the fabric is to use my sewing machine and an overlock stitch. And I'm going to show you the ways that I've found work best for me to do that. But before I dive in, I do want to recommend too that you join the Caterpillar Cross Stitch VIP Stitch Club. When you join, you'll get 10% off your first order, you'll get a free ebook with 8 free cross-stitch patterns in it, and you'll get a digital download of our top 10 cross-stitching tips. So make sure you hit the link down there in the description to get all of those VIP perks. So this is my North American Adventure Stitch Along kit, and my fabric is got selvage on one side. The selvage is the finishing edge that's created by the weaving process. But the other 3 sides are going to need to be finished so that they don't fray while I'm working with it. And my favorite way to do that is with my trusty sewing machine, so that's what we're going to be doing. And the first thing that I really recommend having is a special foot that you can get. You can get these very inexpensively online. Let me bring this into focus here so you can see how it's different. You can get this very inexpensively online, and this is a foot designed for what we're doing. It's called an overlock foot. I don't know if you can see there, but it's got a little G there. That's the designation, is foot code G. So that's what you'll search for, but I'll put a link to the one that I got in the description. And there are a couple of things that are different about it compared to a normal sewing machine foot. One is that on one side of it here, it's got this little spring-loaded guide that lets you keep your fabric in the right position without it drifting away under the needle. And then you've got this little crossbar here that runs perpendicular to the direction of travel for the feeder dogs. What that does is it allows the machine to put some tension on the thread without it curling up the edge of the fabric. So the needle will go back and forth across that little crossbar, and that's what will allow it to pull tension on there so that it gathers up the fabric and doesn't allow it to fray, but stops the edge of the fabric from curling from that thread tension. So let's put that back into place. So the stitch that we're going to be using is either of these ones. On my machine, they're number 6 and number 7, but your machine may have different labels for them. So these have peaks and straight lines. So that'll allow us to have the stitch anchored well inside the edge of the fabric, but then the back and forth will go across the finished edge of the fabric and gather it up for us to keep it from fraying. So I'm going to turn my machine on, and I'm going to select number 7. Of the 2, that's the one that I like more. And with a lot of machines, you can change the stitch length and the stitch width. I do actually like to increase the length a little bit just so that the work goes faster, because this isn't going to be a structural stitch, so it doesn't need to be that close together or that strong. With something like linen, I actually recommend increasing the stitch length because it means that your stitch will be grabbing more strands of the fabric with each stitch, which will actually make it more secure. It's a little counterintuitive that a longer stitch is more secure, but it has more to hold on to if it gets pulled on. And then I'm just going to leave the width where it is because it's actually maxed out for this stitch. So all I need to do is get my machine threaded. There we go. And I have found that with the overlock foot, it's best if I feed that top thread under the foot before I get started. Sometimes it gets a little tangled otherwise. So because I have that one edge that's finished due to the selvage, I am going to start there. you might notice that I'm using two different colors of thread. I like that because it allows me to, if I have fabric that has a working side and a non-working side, it allows me to tell at a glance which side I'm on. So I'm going to start out slow, and I'll do a couple reverse stitches to lock that in, and then I can just feed that along. And my little spring-loaded guide will sit right against the edge of the fabric, and then I'm just going to proceed until I hit a corner. And while I'm doing that, I want to sing the praises of the Caterpillar cross-stitch community. There's an amazing supportive community that has sprung up around the Caterpillar cross-stitch brand. The most prominent places you'll find that is in the Caterpillar cross-stitch Facebook group and in the following of the Instagram. Go hit both of those up. You'll find a really amazing and supportive community there with tons of project ideas, finishing ideas, expertise. There are nearly 20,000 members in the Facebook group. That comes out to hundreds of thousands of years of experience, and those folks are all very excited to share that experience with you. So make sure you go check those out. And then once I get to a corner, I'm going to stop with my needle in a down position. Now my machine is digital, so it does that for me every time, which is excellent. And then I'm just going to lift the foot and I'm going to turn the fabric with the needle still in it. This will maintain the tension on that stitch and let me just keep rolling right along. You'll also notice that I am not trimming off or gathering up the little strands that have already frayed off. My stitches that I put along the edge will just gather those up and hold them for me anyway, so I don't do that extra bit of fraying. Now, I've brought my stitching right up to inside the range of my selvage here. Like I said, the selvage is stable and will not unravel, so you do not need to finish that. If you want to have the symmetry of your stitches going all the way around, you can do that, but it won't add any stability. It will just be for aesthetic reasons. And that's really all there is to it. Easy peasy. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and give the video a like. For Caterpillar Cross Stitch, my name is Ford, and I will see you next time.
Hi, have you heard about Love It Stitch It yet? You can design and shop the cross-stitch patterns you've always wanted. Love It Stitch It is an easy to use design tool and exclusive cross-stitch marketplace, giving you the freedom to create, sell and shop all in one place. You can design anything that you like, add text, upload and convert pictures and artwork. You can design the cross-stitch patterns of your dream. You can download them for personal use, or you can upload them onto the marketplace, designed by cross-stitchers for cross-stitchers, jam-packed with some gorgeous cross-stitch patterns from designers all over the world. If you're not interested in designing or selling, that's totally fine too. Just visit the marketplace and you can shop from hundreds of beautiful cross-stitch patterns so you can pick your next project. Are you already a cross-stitch designer, but maybe you're fed up of other marketplaces, maybe not getting the sales that you deserve, maybe not getting your patterns seen as much as you'd like? Then let us help. You can easily register for free and get uploading your PDF patterns with absolutely no fees whatsoever. Let us then market your gorgeous designs that you've put all of your work into to over 185,000 dedicated cross-stitchers from all over the world. We will absolutely do our best to get your patterns seen and into the right hands of people that we know will absolutely love stitching them. As a designer, you can easily list your PDF patterns for sale, no matter which software you use to design them. Our job is to make cross-stitch design accessible to all. There's nothing to upgrade, there's nothing to download. It's really easy to use and beginner friendly. We also wanted to create the marketplace to bring sellers and buyers together so that it's really easy and such an enjoyable experience to shop all of the high quality verified designs on the platform, but also to give those amazing designers a place to really showcase their creativity. So visit loveitstitchit.com today and register for free. Stitch what you love and free your creativity.